Oh god. You don't want to do continue, hang on.
Oh my god.
There you go. Alright, good. Sorry, that was me experimenting with something earlier for recording purposes.
God damn it. MJ.
Sorry, I was trying to make sure things were good. Okay, we're good now. Hey everybody! Welcome back!
Welcome back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the Tails Adventure.
And Knuckles.
Without Knuckles, though. Just
We'll
doesn't
get
feel
to
right.
Knuckles soon enough.
It just doesn't feel the same now. Which reminds me, I better get the maps up because...
Oh, but
time.
first, cutscene.
Little shits managed to get this far. Fuck you.
Well,
Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing at all.
it's like, I
Nothing
hope nobody saw my
bad.
corn stash there.
Oh, cool, is there porn? No, you're too young for that, get away! We're all too young for this. Oh, God.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go, yet again.
The big thing about Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Again. But hey, at least the Origins version, they actually make a little more.
Manageable.
Yeah.
Because you're not limited.
Alright, so...
Technically speaking.
Oh yeah, it's... What?
Yeah, you can leave.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you hit the thing in the middle, you can leave.
What?
Yep.
Okay, that's some shit.
Happened to me a couple times.
Was that a thing in the original game, out of curiosity?
Yep. Yes, it is.
I did not know you could do that.
Yeah, it was something in the original as well. Yeah, it throws you off the first time, yeah. That's why you never want to get off and get back on that.
I was originally going to be like, okay, which one do we want to do? Or did we have to do it in a set order again?
Nope, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you always do whatever order you want. That's kind of the point.
Oh yeah, the map. Because I'm going to need to find more super rings now because...
I know the bets. Yep. Alright. Just keep going for now. I think you want to go high for the first one. Well, I could be wrong.
Okay, go high.
Maps
Let me get some more rings before I go up.
These maps are always bigger than I remember. Then again, that's the thing about Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We gotta explore everything again. It's been a long time since we actually recorded Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah,
We work on co-op channel stuff and well time.
Yes, time and just finding time to actually like...
Meet up and actually be able to get shit done.
Yep.
Which, reality, it's often disappointing.
I hate reality. Why can't it be fiction?
If only.
Want to experience reality, I can kill you right now. I mean, wait, what?
You kidding me? I do that every day.
Okay, yep, you want to stay high for a while. Might almost be where you need to go, though.
Okay.
Okay, yep, I see where you are. Just stay high for a while. Yep,
Okay.
you're good.
Good thing with Tails is that I can just easily do that.
Yep, I mean, that's kind of the fun with Tails.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
Staying high.
Now you can stop staying as high as possible. if you
Ooh, what's
wish.
up here?
Checkpoint.
Okay.
Yep, once you finish that, you want to drop down, because somewhat up high, but lower than where you are, is the first special stage. Barrier!
Woo!
Yeah, a lot of things have happened since we last recorded. Like Sonic Superstar is finally coming out.
And being okay at best.
Yep. I've heard basically the opening parts of the game are great, but as the game drags on, it starts to wear itself out. And apparently some of the bosses are ass.
I heard that the DLC for it isn't also good at all.
There's DLC for it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard it's not that great.
That don't surprise me. Yep, drop down here.
Okay.
It's not to include stuff like the Frontiers DLC.
I mean, at least it sounds like it's better than Sonic 4, which is fine.
I mean, for what it's worth, at the very
Okay,
least, just
so
having
which
some...
one do we want to do?
The center one is the easiest one. And it doesn't really matter the order, but yeah, I'd say the center is the easiest one.
That's what I was asking.
Yep. And honestly, I don't remember which one's where, so... I play the game a lot, but I haven't memorized which special stages are which in the
I'm not even gonna bother for the perfect shit. So.
Yeah. All it does is get you coins that you don't need unless you burn through all the 89 that I have. You fucking dick.
So what you're saying is, challenge accepted.
You can die 89 times. Please don't die 89 times. Challenge accepted. No! No! You're not supposed to die 89 times!
Okay, you're right. I'll die 90 times.
No! Oh, yeah, coins. Well, it looks like you have to do the special stage again another time. No! At least you know how they work. Just remember the turns happen every intersection, so you can hold it a little bit before you get to, like, the crossing of the lines.
Yeah, it's just like every point in the intersection is when your when the input is red.
Okay.
It's weird how it works, but it makes more sense visually when you're getting a feel for it.
Okay, where are the...
There you go. Like I said, this is the easiest one. Oh my god!
You thought I was gonna ran into the red, didn't you?
I got a little worried because that's happened to me before. Yep, now you want to stay low for the next one.
Okay.
Yep, it's low and then high again, I think.
All I'll say is RIP to getting all the Chaos Super Emeralds in Mushroom Hill soon.
Yep.
Yep. I actually want to stay low for both the next two. Never
Okay.
mind. Yep.
Okay, so stay low. Got it.
All the way to the floor, one would say.
Yes. Yep, stay as low as possible without dying. Preferably.
Preferably, is it gonna happen? Is the real question.
Yep, if you can't go any lower, just stay low.
Okay.
But yeah, speaking of another platform that came out at the same time, Mario Wonder, which I got to play yet.
I am playing it right now. It is absolutely glorious.
Yep, I've heard it's easily the best 2D Mario game since Mario World. Which
It was a bubble shield, so I didn't want that.
Yeah.
I will still say New Mario Brothers DS and Wii U were good, and Wii had its charm. 2 was bad, but
The problem
it
is
sounds like
that-
Wonder basically.
By the time we got, I will say it's like by the time we got to Wii U, yes, it's better, but you can start to feel that the new formula.
Alright, which one next?
You can always go for the last ones and just get them out of the way since they're
Go to the very
hardest.
edges. Why not?
6 or 7.
Okay.
I think 6 is considered the hardest by people.
Oh, this one also
This
sucks.
one also sucks too.
This
to be
is
fair.
my least favorite, personally. I think you did eventually beat this one on your own, though.
I did.
remember.
Yeah, 6 and 7 are usually the trouble spots for a lot of people when they're going for the.
Oh yeah, 6 is a straight path one, right?
Yep. And again, those ones can be technically easier because there's only one path to follow, whereas something like this. Oh wait, no, this is also technically a single path as well.
Yep. It's just, you have to make sure you get all these on your way.
Yeah.
And the next section, I think, is the worst, if I remember correctly.
Of course, it would be. It's the last section, roughly speaking. You expect it to be the hardest, otherwise something goes.
Yep, this part.
Yep.
Nice!
Hey.
Where's
Well,
that?
again, I'm the asshole who always goes for all the rings.
You'll have to look around the corner.
Yep, there's another one somewhere.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Shit. Almost out.
Do it again!
Sometimes the first thing you need to do is just kind of get your bearings on where everything is and then go for it.
At least you have the luxury of being able to redo them.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one luxury about Origins.
Yeah, take solace in that fact.
Yep.
Which is a nice pleasant reminder for those of you watching this on our co-op channel, not co-op, and KOTA's channel. All the videos are now officially on KOTA's channel, since we finally finished it.
Yep.
So yeah, it feels weird where we said the first episode of the whole playthrough aired, and then it finally started these ones, but you know, it's gonna be a weird paradox.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck it.
We're like, it's like we're all like different points in time.
We're doing it live.
Yep.
Always doing it live.
This thing fucking sucks.
Why do we watch you people again? Why do you watch us?
That's the better question.
Ooh. Oh, wrong way! You are using the D-pad, right?
Yeah, I am using D-pad.
Just making sure. I always have to double check because I know it can be freaking weird sometimes.
I mean, that's how these games were originally designed, so...
I always hate when there's 2D platforms that use a control stick, not the D-pad. It really bugs me.
I tried doing that with I think with Mega Man, it's one of the worst egregious ones, especially with Classic because
Classic Mega Man especially, yeah.
you try going up and down a ladder and you sometimes end up trying to go down a ladder. Oh, guess what? You're sliding, or you're trying to go across. You're just low enough where it just hits you sliding, and you die. It's like, for fuck's sake, man. It's not as bad with X at the very least because dash is its own dedicated button.
Right, right.
Although
That's
it's
true.
weird the default place for it, though.
Yeah,
Especially if you play the Zero series.
because I've grown too used to it being on the X button, or no, the L button.
Yup.
And some people prefer it being on, was it the B button or the A button?
I don't remember the default for it, but
A.
either way, I always shoulder button that.
Oh! Shit! You panicked, I can... Yes.
It's kind of annoying in the classic games because at least through 1 through 3, you only had the.
Oh god.
Okay.
You always hand it off, you get sick of it. But you did beat this one before.
I did beat this one before.
Then it was the last one we did last time.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
We're committed now. What were you gonna say about doing 2 and 3 or whatever?
Because like X1 through X3.
Oh right.
They didn't have the, you know, because it wasn't on it was on the SNES, so there was only the L and R buttons.
Right.
And then we get
Yeah.
to the PlayStation, which had the L2 and R2 buttons as well. So it's like, okay, I can dedicate the L2 and R2 to being the weapon wheel, and then L1 can be my dash.
Yeah, that's what I was always doing when I was going through the X Legacy collection.
I also got spoiled because I did play Mega Man Zero first a little bit more before going to the X games, and L on dash just feels too good.
It does.
The only X games you played before that were what? 1 and 4? And 5 and 6?
Really, my first time I played through the X games weren't until high school when I had the collection. I technically played X2 before when I was younger.
Booyah!
There you go.
X2 before I was younger, but I was too stupid to realize how to kill the intro boss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't realize that I'm supposed to shoot him in the face.
I will admit, that boss is kind of clunky though. So,
Yeah.
When you're younger and you don't know what you're doing, I can at least give you a little bit more slack.
it is
Like,
my least favorite of executions for the opening boss of the first 3. The first one was epic. The second one was a clunky fuck. The third one was simple, but at least it was easily understood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one, you like couldn't tell what a hitbox was.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
if you fell, especially if you fell down, it's kind of just going to climb back up.
I also hated it because of the X Legacy collection. One of the achievements was getting through that boss without taking damage. Because how weird the fucking body is.
Oh, no
Yeah.
electric shield. Okay. Oh, what's there?
Just remember to stay low. You'll find the third one.
Stay low. Got it.
We should hopefully be able to find 4 special stages in the next one, which I think the first one will be high. When we get there.
Speaking of which,
Okay, so did I fuck up?
you can always go back down if worse comes to worse.
Okay. Well, might as well get that electric shield now.
There you go. Yep.
There, it all works out in the end, question mark.
Remember spin dash. Hold down, keep
Oh, yeah,
that.
right. I just needed to. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I think I see what you need to do.
Just speed up a little, and then jump off. And then just try to jump and get over. Because you try to run, you'll do that.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Or that could happen.
God damn it!
Go back to the left.
Yep, just try it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I'm gonna get Super Mario Wonder this holiday. I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of
Wonder
it.
is excellent.
That's what I've heard.
I've been debating if I wanted to get myself
Oh,
RPG remake.
I'm probably gonna get that for the holidays.
I might wait that one out because the
They
other
do
big.
boss rematches.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna be curious to see how it is.
I guess you can tell me about that.
And I think QX might be included.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it.
Uh.
Because that's gonna annoy the fuck out of me.
Oh wait, it might be here actually.
No, I think it was the other way.
Oh, it was?
I think.
You can go back,
Yeah, I can.
and besides, remember you're not on a timer or anything, so
Okay.
you can take it a little bit. You don't have to.
Come on.
Oh, wait, that's right. You have a timer, but you're not technically on it. That's right.
Yeah, that's something that they took off because
Oh,
everybody
Origins.
realized how stupid that was. Modern quality of life, unfortunately, is still sadly.
Are you new gamers terrible at video games? Oh, fuck you.
No, let's just no, it's the whatchamacallit, the video game.
Oh, I'm
critic
stuck.
mode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn it.
The video game critic mode, which is just nothing but the cutscenes, and at the end of it,
fuck it,
it's like,
we'll
oh,
just-
you want to play an actual game?
You'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We got time.
We got plenty of zones.
Game critic mode.
I always joke about that when I'm on stream, just put the cutscenes in, and you're just like, oh, what's that? You want to play a game? Then learn to play games yourself. You fuck.
Oh, what? You want to actually... Oh, what? You're actually trying to prove you can play this game?
Then play the actual difficulties.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting this axe actually gets stuck in those.
You never really go. I never seen the fight go long enough to actually see that in action.
Well, I'm also trying to be careful, too.
Right.
That is true.
As long as you avoid his flames, you're usually fine.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to, yeah, because
There you
it's
go.
also the angle as well. Because if you go at a weird enough angle,
Ooh,
Yay!
not that matters.
Save for the beginning of the next stage.
It automatically did it.
Yeah, it threw you on it as soon as you fucking trying to fly away. God damn you, game!
It dropped me down as soon as...
Yup.
I mean the game isn't stupid enough that it's just not gonna give you any rings to begin with. Shit.
Here's a professional blowjob for you. Oh God.
I would love if he broke the handle and then it's like,
Oh shit.
he
And
went
it's
flying with it.
flying the whole time. Remember, the first one's high up.
Yep.
Okay.
Take the high ground.
Don't underestimate my power, old man.
Don't try it. You should have destroyed the Sith Gun. You would have chosen what I did. Hit high ground.
I hate the high ground.
And it hates you.
Yep.
I'm sure it does.
Alright, where am I
I
going?
believe it's...
Go this way, jump
Yep.
in the wall.
It's here.
Okay.
Right there.
Got it.
Yep. I want to say the next one is low, but I will double check real quick. Oh no,
Alright.
it's still high. We'll be able to drop off a cliff after you
6
get
is
to the
usually
one.
one of the trouble spots. I think it was mine.
I want to redo one of those special stages.
I wonder if you actually can.
That would be some shit. That would be...
Oh,
that
6 was... This is the one Koshi struggled with.
Yep, I remember this one.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I was gonna
Well,
say,
I mean, I fucked it up.
you hit that blue one, you might have saved yourself a little bit.
Yeah, you could have saved yourself a little with that blue one, but...
Yeah,
it looked like
but-
you were trying to get your bearings.
Damn it.
I say, you can always just jump over it.
Yeah, that's true. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting to do that.
Just jump over the other blue, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's always the weirdness with these special stages.
Yeah.
However, the other route, this one, kinda sucks.
Yeah, this one's my least favorite.
Damn it.
You're always expecting to go faster than it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, we are rusty at this, or at least you are, mostly.
Yeah, 'cause-
Well, probably everybody with me.
We're... yeah. I mean, I understand the gist of it. It's just, you know, I don't know the layout.
I'm a Sonic 3 speedrunner.
Already go.
Oh, God.
Damn it.
Oh,
tried
didn't
to
let you
turn.
turn in time, yep.
I did. Like I tried the turn and.
You have to, like, buffer the input.
Yeah, that's why you hold it until it actually, like, activates.
And you
What?
have to wait until, like, you hit a corner.
Okay.
Yep.
It's weird.
That's why I usually hold it until it actually takes place before I let go.
Yeah.
Once you get used to that feel, it's much easier.
There is also,
Okay.
I'm trying to think, I remember there being a little bit of worry about input lag in this collection, so...
A little bit.
I don't think it's enough to,
It's
bring
improved
as
compared to
much-
what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, it sped up on you! Oh!
Right as I was about to turn too.
I felt that coming. I'll say I could... The sad thing is
Okay.
I memorized when the speed-ups occur in the music.
That is also another thing that you could theoretically do to...
Just gotta practice when the speed-ups happen. Hey, at least it's not like original Sonic Origins, where the music would speed up, but the special stages would.
Damn it. That was my fault.
Because that's what Koji was always saying. And freaking the speed of the music will help you figure it out too when
Yeah.
it speeds up.
Because that's something that I know some challenge runners do, is that listen to the tune of the music to kind of gauge their time.
It makes it a lot easier. Because thankfully things tend to move in rhythm with the music. Ugh.
Usually.
I couldn't even imagine playing this with the music not speeding up with this. It would throw me
That
off.
would be... That just sounds awful.
Welcome to original Sonic Origins. I feel bad for those people. Ugh, I would hate to be put in that situation. Oh God. Yeah, you kind of trap yourself a little
Yeah. This is the reason I hate this one, because you can easily get yourself lost trying to figure out where the hell
bit. Yeah. Once you get back to that hub, you need to. I don't even know if I'd be able to explain it well. If you get back to that hub where you started, you basically want to take one of the side roads you didn't take.
Yeah.
God damn it, wandering in circles! This is all a giant sphere. Fuck!
There is a... Like, yeah, there's... It's...
Whoa! Whoa! There you go! Jump! Alright, there you go. Now you just gotta get through these. Oh! So close. If you want to take a break.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll try this one because...
Alright. Personal revenge.
This is a personal vendetta.
Yeah, because you saw what I was trying to do. with this.
Yup.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, wait,
yeah,
and I'm realizing I'm doing the exact thing that you told me not to do. Don't use the fucking handle like you idiot.
Oh god.
Yeah, see, Koshi just pulled up what I was trying to do for those last bits, and then it's like,
Yeah, the problem is in your case that you were going too fast, so
Yeah,
you're
well-
trying to adjust. And let's just say,
I think for me, like, it's like I do better with quicker reflexes than I do with like the slow burner ones.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
something that happens with a lot of people. Is that sometimes when you're especially so used to things going fast, when you try to go back to measuring things when they're going slow, sometimes you get thrown off.
Yeah, it's
really hard.
definitely an adjustment.
Yeah. It's like what my music teacher always said. We were like practicing music for band and all that. Basically, like, yeah, it makes it seem weird. Like, you think the faster stuff would be harder. But wouldn't you know it? Sometimes the really slow stuff, you gotta time it so much better because if you fuck it up when it's really slow,
It's more noticeable.
yeah. Where fast, you can kind of get away with it.
You can kind of play it off,
Yeah.
but I'm Tish.
God damn it.
I realized what I said like a half second later after I
There
said
you
it.
go.
There, my
Yay!
that has been cleared.
There you go. Hey, you did it first try too.
Second.
Second. Remember.
Oh yeah,
That's what got us in that conversation.
first try.
Right.
First try every time! You failed earlier!
No,
Detail!
no,
Don't sweat the details,
Nope,
man!
fail septic. Didn't happen.
60% of the time, it's the first try every time.
60%.
50% of the time, works every time!
60% of the time, I get it on the first try. Every time.
40%. Why is it going lower?
1% of the time, works every time. I think we should be worried. Should we be worried about this? No, don't worry, it's done, it's done.
Remember to stay high, my brother.
Oh, stay high. Okay.
My brother Tails, stay high.
Already there.
Miles high, one could say.
It's like how's their tent now?
Now I want to fly high. Speaking of that, I will say that once you're done this, I know exactly what we could do for the next. At least for my end, I want you here as well because eventually all three of us for Sonic Adventure.
I feel like I know which character you're probably gonna have me do if we're gonna do it that way.
Maybe.
Like well, let me put it this way: is fishing involved?
Maybe.
Yep, I figured. That was probably gonna be the
Oh
one
god.
that I'm gonna be doing.
I have to get out of this go backwards, by the way.
Okay. I had a feeling because I know you don't want to deal with that shit.
Like go past a little gap and then frickin' I thought I was gonna be doing things.
I mean, if you want it to be, let's put it this way: how do we want to deal with this? Do we want this to be as painless as possible, or we want to sit here and laugh at each other's expense when we're trying to pull it off?
Yes. I guess I'll probably do Gamma then.
I said I figured you probably want Gamma.
Just because it's like
I'm probably gonna end up with
shoot
Knuckles.
first, ask questions never.
Yeah.
I'd probably end up getting Knuckles.
I know I'm probably doing Sonic and Amy at the very least. I don't mind it. I'll take that.
I figured KOTA would probably do the Tails as well.
Probably.
So he's either got Knuckles and either big or
I mean, the other way we could do it too is like after each stage we switch off, regardless of the character.
That is true. We can do it that way as well.
To kind of get a little more evened out, you know?
one or the
what?
other. Because Sonic's is very long.
I actually don't mind that idea. Actually, I like that idea.
Sonic has 10 stages, and then all the other 5 characters combined have 21, I think?
Honestly, I like his idea a little bit more.
Alright, then we'll just switch off. We'll only do experience. It means with Amy, everybody gets to do one stage.
Yep. And everyone gets to do one big stage.
Would bosses count for when we switch as well?
I mean, that's up to y'all.
Because sometimes it can be multiple bosses in a
Yeah,
row.
there's multiple
Like,
bosses.
there's a segment with Tails, like, between the 3rd and 4th stages is long.
I mean that's
Like, 3 bosses and, like, 1 or 2 minigames.
I mean, that's up to y'all, but
I'd say if we want to,
'cause
I guess we can discuss that.
yeah, we'll discuss it when we get closer to that. But like,
We got a long time away from that. We still got at least your Knuckles play before we even think about getting to that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't even tell you where to go. You figured it out. Nice.
Well, you did say to go back, so I was like, okay, it's probably like down there somewhere.
That I did.
Yep. And now, ideally, things.
This one can still kind of suck too.
Oh yeah, this is actually.
It's a
kind
Sonic
of-
and Knuckles half. There's only one more really shitty one after this, I think.
Okay.
Then you think it'll all be pretty shitty in this portion.
I mean, it's Sonic and Knuckles.
It's the better half, though. It's harder, though.
Exactly. I thought you liked a challenge. You're not wrong. Fuck you anyway.
No, I'm confused.
Nothing about this makes sense.
It doesn't have to.
Damn it!
All that matters is that you're dead. Wait, what? I didn't even look at you dying when that happened.
It was like just timed right.
God damn it. Alright,
I can see my life flashing before my eyes. Oh wait, that's a red orb.
Fuck!
That's still just as bad.
Alright, you want to go very high for the next one after this.
But God damn it. Stop it, Tails!
Because you're like hitting yourself in the corner and it's like,
Get out of the corner!
Yeah, it's fun when you hit one of the bouncing spheres and you turn so you go another way. You're like, wait, what?
Or in my case, he kept turning into the same fucking bouncing.
yeah, that happens when you, because,
You get it
like you
between
said,
them, yep.
it's in the,
Yep, you can do that too. You can change your direction mid-bounce like that. And you're like changing it as you hit it.
Dip.
Yeah. Looks like you might have sped up as you did that.
Yeah, I did.
it's like the moment you hear that one
My
note,
money!
or the pitch go up. My cab fare! This is onion rings.
Hey, this gives me a lot of chili dogs.
What place treats chili dogs and rings?
I know a guy.
Have you ever heard of Superman?
Oh God. Ooh. All right. Damn to the ring sanctuary.
Alright.
Yep. You tired already?
Yeah.
Can't blame you. This one's also kind of a pain.
Dude, we can always discuss what we think the game of the year is so far. It sounds like a lot of people are starting to think Resident Evil 4 Remake.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and knock it. I think it's a decent remake.
It sounds like the biggest one for the hardcore crowd is Baldur's Gate 3, I think.
I would like Baldur's Gate 3 to get Game of the Year, to be honest.
Basically, Dungeons and Dragons RPG, the game.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but seeing a lot of the passion go into that game and seeing the actual developers behind it that are incredibly passionate, it's like, you know what? I would love that game to actually be...
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be tough.
I would love those developers because, like, the way that they handle themselves and the way they present themselves, like, these guys look like the most chill and most fun, passionate group of people I've seen. I'm like, you know what? If these guys get it, I would be more than happy. They fucking deserve it.
It's basically an RPG for the people that really love, like, the depth that D&D can bring.
And also, like, if you ever seen, like, their head or whatever, their manager, like, he was dressed up as a freaking, like, D&D person, and it was, like, it was hilarious, but it was also the most endearing thing. It's like, you don't see people like that nowadays when they're, like, managers of a company.
People that actually have real passion for their work.
Yep.
They admire their fans. It is nice.
I don't know why when we're discussing this now, but it's like, I kind of, because it's just randomly on top of my head, I'm like, it's like, I kind of wonder now if, like, there's a D&D version of, like, Yu-Gi-Oh, you know?
Oh, God.
Like, a campaign specifically, like, Yu-Gi-Oh based, you know? If, like, there's a whole system for that. I'm sure there is, but...
There could be.
It probably is, like, one of those, the heck is the term for it? It's like a fan style thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
homebrews, that's it.
Yeah,
Homebrew.
like, I'm sure there's, like, a homebrew already made of it, but I'm legitimately curious.
Huh.
That'd probably be something you have to, like, deep dive into specific forms and stuff. Because
I know...
that's, like, the dedicated fan sort of
Yeah, because I know, for, like, if you want to play a specific character in D&D, I know, one YouTube channel I know that basically did a whole thing about that with a lot of characters, like, not just, like, video games, but, like, also, like, movies and shows, like, Tulok the Barbarian's the guy's name, shout out to him.
I think my friend Jonathan was talking to me about that. Also, it's funny you bring up Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I was doing a small campaign at work in their D&D club, and I was playing a character that was basically a halfling vampire. That was basically Duke Devlin.
Oh,
and
God.
the thing about it is, my special thing that turned me into a vampire was a dice set.
Oh, God. God damn it. Works too well.
Okay, I gotta go this one.
Unless you're
Is he gonna bring sexy back, though? That's the real question.
The YouTube copyright system got really good. Since
Can't do that anymore, that's right.
it's just not the same, Tristan.
Yeah, you should see Tristan trying to do it.
Oh wait, there's fire shield there.
Yep, just stay as high as possible, like I said. Get off me! Oh, hey, those are the obvious candidate for Game of the Year. Tears of the Kingdom!
I think we're all in the same boat in this one where we are in Modern Zelda.
Yeah, I mean... And
okay,
I do remember...
off that and go into the thing.
I see what it is.
I mean, I understand, because there was actually an interview with, what's-his-face, the creator of the Zelda series. So not Shigeru Miyamoto, the other guy.
Eiji Numa?
Yes, Numa. Yes, thank you. Where he basically said that because they saw how well Breath of the Wild sold, like that's pretty much the direction they're going from now on.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and knock it because
I understand, because at the end of the day, especially for businesses, like money talks, and I understand that. But at the same time, it does feel like you're essentially alienating like a lot of fans.
I've always brought up this conversation before about, you know, the concept of certain series and the idea of needing to change. Because we always get, like, the double-edged sword of people that say that, oh, a series needs to evolve. But it's like, when you hear that, it's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, it's like, evolve how? Like, can you give specific things on what you want changed?
Or there are, like, certain series that change too much and eventually it's like, oh, it's not the same.
It's not recognizable, and, like, it should be its, like, own separate
One of my
thing.
best examples for this is Resident Evil. Because you've had the first 3 games, then 0, and then RE Remake. And then afterwards you moved to RE4, which basically was like the first major division. And I was actually watching a video about this, which was kind of fascinating. From today's reviews talking about this, about the ideas of like the remakes or reboots, or like when a game needs to change direction, I think was also included in the mix. Yeah. And one of the things is like, so like what defines that? It's like, oh, well, in the case of RE4, it was still technically made by Shinji Mikami, so by default, it should theoretically be acknowledged as a mainline series Resident Evil, even though it's technically...
Just saying it's done by the same guy who created the franchise, that's definitely a stretch, to say the least.
I know, I'm not... I'm just saying that as like a...
Follow me, Pat, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not saying he agrees with that, but I'm just saying, like, that's one idea. That's like, oh, well, it's the same creator, so technically that's what it is. But RE4 has been a very divisive point, because we've reached a point with... Like, for the case of RE, it's like, oh, well, it's always been tank and whatever, tank controls and, you know, fixed camera and all that. But they reached a point where eventually that, with RE Remake and RE0, that's where, in their minds, that the tank fixed camera was finally, you know, pushed to their limit. So it's like, okay, I think it's about time that we move on to something else, sort of deal. Which, okay, I can understand that logic.
Yep, it's the most straightforward one, but this one's also arguably one of the worst.
Yeah, it's a little bit more precise.
Yep, at least you know the path you have to take. It's like literally laid out before you, so...
It's just execution at this point.
Go for the rings! Be a real man!
Nope. But then there's like games like... As weird as it says, Pokemon's a pretty good example of this too, where it's been pretty consistent throughout a lot of its life. Damn it. Which then the big question is, it's like, when people talk about wanting it to change, it's like, what exactly does that mean? I always get thrown off by what exactly does that mean.
They tried to reboot it with 5, bring in true 3D with 6, try to change the whole formula with 7, and then they went back to the basics with 8, and now they went open world with 9. It's kind of hard to... I mean... With RPGs, you can kind of be a little flexible, in a way.
Yeah. And then there's also Final Fantasy, which is kind of the weirdest one, because for the first 10 games, it's been pretty consistently turn-based. Then you have 11, which is an MMO, which a lot of people acknowledge it as its own entity.
It's been like trying to phase out the turn-based nature.
And then there's Final Fantasy 12.
You want to hit that one?
I did the same thing again!
Yep.
Which is a weird one for me, because that's actually my first real Final Fantasy game, so I'm kind of in the weirdest position with that game.
I don't mind if they do it. If they do action RPG and it works, I mean.
Yeah.
But then again, yeah, Final Fantasy, for the most part, has always been turn-based.
I mean,
but like, just because Final Fantasy makes a game that isn't turn-based, does that mean it deserves to be lambasted when it's not? Because we had stuff like Final Fantasy Tactics, but that's its own genre.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like,
or like Type 0.
Yeah. Or Crisis Core, extension, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's like, where does the line get drawn, I guess, is the best way to ask that question.
Mystic Quest.
Not wrong.
Oh god! You forgot the turn! That's a quick one, I'll get you.
Shit, I wasn't paying attention. That was actually my fault.
Yeah, that one will get you pretty easily. That's like, one of the easiest spots.
Because I was just so interested in the conversation, I wasn't paying attention.
If you got a lot of coins, that's fine.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 12 was always like the most interesting case study, because it's like, I think it's a good game, but do you think it deserved to be part of the main series games, I guess is the best way to put it.
Hey, we always had Metroid continue to go down the other M route.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
I mean, that's always been like a conversation I love talking about, because I always have to wonder, it's like, where does the line get drawn when it comes to, you know, series needing to evolve, or, you know, I love, or like, you know, a more interesting conversation. When can a series be put to rest?
Like, when's a good stopping point?
Because I remember Mega Man Zero is a pretty good example of that, where it's just like, that series felt like it came and it did exactly what it needed to do. It stumbled a little bit, Zero 4's, I mean, but Zero 4 did have a solid conclusion. And
yeah, I
was
was saying, Zero 4 stumbled, but the ending was excellent.
Yeah, like, for everything, like, for a little bit of a fumble that Zero 4 had, because Zero 4 came after 3, and I guess, I know that, like, a lot of the people developing Mega Man Zero after 3 were like, what happens with, Wario, because technically he's still alive. It's like, I mean, that is a good way to theoretically end it there.
Yeah.
And then they made the ending, which
There
had
you
its
go.
own problems, because it kind of fell into the same position as Zero 1, but it ended and it had, like, the best ending that you could possibly have for Zero.
Yeah, Zero 4's ending was fantastic.
One of my favorite endings in all of gaming.
Uh-huh, yep. Oh, I love the quote right before the final battle
It's like,
starts.
I never called myself a hero.
Oh my god, dude.
Just
Alright, so just straight to the end?
Yep, there's no more special stages.
Copy that.
Well, there were 2 more, but you need Knuckles for those.
Okay, yeah. Well.
Knock it back
to the
now.
left.
Oh,
That's not all you break through, unfortunately.
damn it.
Fucking chicken!
That chicken should have been fine. I had a fire shield.
I don't think that's not how it cooks.
Tell that to the Colonel.
The Colonel's dead. God damn it, that explains everything.
Or is it artificial intelligence now? God damn it!
Oh yeah, you want to speak of gaming disappointments? Metal Gear Solid Master Collection.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did hear.
The ports were decent at best. Basically sounded like they were basically like the HD collections and nothing more. Well,
I had
a lot of extra goodies, but the quality is of the HD
It's
collections
the
and nothing more.
actual quality and performance of the, and it's a mix of lack of quality of life and the lack of really solid performance.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I can understand the limitedness of Metal Gear Solid 1. They could push it up to 1080. I mean,
they could, like, the thing with, in the case of Metal Gear Solid 1 is that game's a PlayStation 1 game. You can run that in the highest definition that you can, it still wouldn't change all that much.
Yep. But Solid 2 and 3, the fact that you cannot get them up to 4K on modern consoles.
Yeah, like in the case of 2 and 3, there's zero excuse.
I mean, I will also bash them for not being able to get above 30 frames per second on the Switch. They could have done it.
Have we had any collections that actually have reached 60 FPS? That's actually a legitimate question, I'm curious.
You're looking at one.
Oh yeah.
And also, there have been others.
I'm just trying to, I just want some more examples, because that's always been something that some people have, like, lambasted, the Switch for.
It's
Especially
usually-
when we had other major gaming disappointments as well.